Federalism Project, The Legalization of Marijuana by Sean Fergus. In the 17th century, the American government encouraged the growing of hemp, the cannabis plant, for the production of ropes, sails, and clothing. This hemp production continued until after the Civil War when imports replaced it. In the late 19th century, marijuana became widely used in medicines and commonly found in pharmacies. After an increase in the immigration of Mexicans who brought recreational marijuana use with them, prejudice against this group quickly led to fear regarding the drug. Shortly after, 29 states outlawed marijuana, and in 1937 Congress criminalized marijuana after passing the Marijuana Tax Act. In 1996, California began allowing for the sale and use of medical marijuana to individuals diagnosed with AIDS, cancer, and other serious diseases. This began the tension between state law and federal law regarding the issue. Federal position on marijuana. Right now, the use, sale, or possession of cannabis over 0.3% THC is considered illegal according to federal laws. Marijuana is also considered as a Schedule I drug, which means that it has a high potential for abuse and no current acceptable medical use. This is a direct contradiction to many state laws, which allow for recreational use of marijuana and a number of additional states permitting medical use of marijuana. However, there is currently a bill introduced to the House of Representatives that would decriminalize marijuana, known as the Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungement Act of 2019. The state position on marijuana. 38 states currently allow for the use of marijuana for medical purposes. 11 out of those 38 states, as well as the District of Columbia, permit both the recreational and medical usage of marijuana. Numerous states do not enforce federal laws, but rather follow their own. Thesis: the federal government should have the power to make laws regarding the legality of marijuana. Because federal law is considered the supreme law of the land and is regarding a major growing business. However, there are concerns regarding its legality due to the 10th Amendment. Facts of federalism in the U.S. Constitution. The Supremacy Clause. The Supremacy Clause states that the laws of the federal government are the highest laws of the land, meaning they outrank the state laws. This means that the federal government has the power to make laws regarding marijuana outranking those of states, according to the Constitution. The Commerce Clause articulates that Congress has the power to regulate interstate business and commercial activity. Marijuana has become a major industry within the states it is permitted, and this massive commercial activity suggests that Congress must have the power to make laws in order to regulate this business properly and the interstate commerce that occurs or restrict it. The ability of the national government to have power making laws regarding marijuana is an example of implied powers as it is not directly stated within the Constitution, but necessary in order to carry out the expressed powers. Rebuttal and recommendation. Rebuttal. Although the 10th Amendment reserves powers not delegated to the national government, to the states, and the people, the Constitution does grant the power to control marijuana laws under both the Commerce Clause and the Supremacy Clause. These powers appear to be reserved powers, and it is never directly stated that the federal government should have the power to make laws regarding marijuana. However, these laws are truly implied under a couple of clauses within the Constitution. Recommendation. Even though marijuana falls under federal authority, I believe that there is enough research regarding the effects of the drug that it should be considered both recreational and medically legal and decriminalized across the entire United States, which may be happening relatively soon with a bill currently introduced to the House of Representatives. Thank you.